All right, so we're live here for game number 3 on the day in the LILJ Boys High School Winter League in the playoffs. And in this matchup, we have the St. Anthony's, the 2025 team, and they are taking on Huntington. So it looks like we have a stoppage for, I guess you can say, equipment malfunction. I think that might be a first in the High School Winter League. So as noted just a few moments ago, the playoffs now underway in the High School Winter League, and so in the bracket format, the winner moves on to the right, the loser moves on to the left side of the bracket. And now as we're ready to resume play, the ball will be with St. Anthony's for their first offensive possession. So possession with Alex Ruddy, and Ruddy gets the Friars on the board first. So the Michigan commit, Alex Ruddy, with the game's first goal. As we take another look at this one, Ruddy just able to get by his man and finish with the high heat. So back at the face-off X, and this will be going to St. Anthony's. So it looks like for Huntington, it appears they're without Luca Cuozzo today. So tough not to have your face-off man out there. But Huntington, they'll look to find a way. But so far, it's St. Anthony's 2 for 2 at the X. And this one is taken away. So the takeaway, giving this back to the Blue Devils. So a nice job there by Maldonado. And now it's Huntington with their first offensive possession. This ball, though, hits the deck, and it's going back to SA. So Michael Kelton, he has the cause turnover for the Friars, but they're unable to clear. But we have the whistle, and that's going to be a hold on Huntington. So St. A's, they'll look to get it up. Oh, but it's picked off by Lennon. Lennon with the one-handed snag. St. A's sending a double. Oh, Lennon, he gets knocked down. We have flags down. So the hold is the call on St. Anthony's. So it's going to be Huntington keeping possession, and they go man up here for the next 30. So the ball will start with Lennon. So a great opportunity for Huntington here. Oh, this one gets away. And it goes out of bounds. And that Huntington sideline saying to just make the easy pass. So unable to convert there, giving the ball back to St. Anthony's. Oh, that look for McDonald gets broken up. McDonald looks to get it back though. Oh, and he does. Great effort for that ground ball by Parker McDonald. So Rooney with the rock, out to Ruddy. Ruddy shoots. And Alex Ruddy, he's 2 for 2. So that is Rooney to Ruddy. And it's a 2-0 lead for St. Anthony's. And the ensuing face-off as the battle for possession. And it winds up going to St. Anthony's. So the GB by Muchler. And that shot is in for another Friar goal. This one scored by Dylan Harrigan. So St. Anthony's off to the 3-0 start. And so far they've had control at the face-off X, and that's another win for La Negro. And now it's Brady. He sends that one up ahead. And Ruddy shooting again, scoring again. So that is an early hat trick for Alex Ruddy. So the 4-0 lead for St. Anthony's. And this time it's La Negro winning it backwards. But ball hits the deck. Fight for the GB. And this one's scooped up by Huntington. So Parker Wans with the GB. Wans shoots. Oh, that one goes wide. So this will stay with Huntington as they look to get on the board. Now inside of 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Possession with Warren. He gets it out to Maldonado. Ball pops free. So this one is going to stay with Huntington. And so they get the reset on the shot clock. Now it's Maldonado. St. Anthony's, they send the double. Looking for the GB. For Huntington was Inzarillo. And this one now thrown away, but looks like it'll stay in bounds, and it does. But now stepping out of bounds is the call. So it is in fact a turnover. And the ball back to St. Anthony's. And that shot by Schwartz goes wide. Oh, nice look. And it is good. So Brody Rickert with that feed. And the finish by Gio Massaro. Massaro finishing with the bounce shot. And so a 5-0 game. 7:45 to go here in the first half, and we go back to the face-off X. Looks like Huntington's short a guy, and he's coming out. And another face-off win for Lenegro. His shot knocked down. And tracking it down is Rooney. So Ruddy with possession. Now he works that across the field. Now it's Schwartz. And Schwartz, he scores. So Joe Schwartz increasing that Friar lead. Now a 6-0 game. And so for St. Anthony's, just very efficient offensively in this game. Certainly making the most of their possessions. And that's another win on the face-off X for St. Anthony's. So once again, Ruddy shoots. That one goes wide, but there for the backup is Rooney. Now it's Danny Rooney. He shoots, and his shot goes wide. Oh, and losing the ball there is Harrigan. Looks to get it back. Oh, wow. That one makes its way to Rickert, and he scores. Rickert doing a good job of just delivering the fake and then the finish down low. And Paul Lenegro winning another face-off. So far, Lenegro, he is perfect at the X in this game. So SA, they work this back up top. Now they work it across. Possession with Ruddy, he shoots. That one wide. Now it's Harrigan at X with 15 to shoot. Comes around, his shot goes high. But it stays with St. Anthony's. Ruddy with 7 to shoot. Takes a peek at the timer. Ruddy, his pass intended for Massaro. Instead, it's going to be a shot clock violation. So the defensive stance there for the Blue Devils. And now they look to clear back up to the offense. it's Lennon. And we're going to have a flag down. So this is a free play for Huntington. Now it's Lennon shooting. That one wide. So the flag for the slash on Inzerillo. So Huntington, they'll go man up here for the next 60. Step down shot, bounces above the cage on that take by Lennon. And hold the phone as the hold here called on St. A's. So another reset on the shot clock for Huntington. Oh, that pass skips away. So out of bounds in the turnover, giving the ball back to St. Anthony's. And that'll do it for the penalty. So team's back to even. 1:10 remaining in the first half. So St. A's, the ball with Schwartz. Now they get it to X. Oh, that pass intended for Massaro. St. A's with the keep. Now it's Ruddy. Ruddy shoots. And this one is going to be a save for Will Fallon. Oh, nice deflection by Massaro on that pass. And that one now deflected by Harrigan. But Huntington, they do in fact clear. And 24 seconds left, shot clock turned off. But that one is out of bounds. So another turnover. Now can St. A's get one more shot off before halftime? It makes its way to Ruddy. Ruddy shoots. Ah, that one goes wide. 4 seconds now. And this one knocked down, scooped up by Fallon, and that'll bring us to halftime. A 7-0 lead for St. A's. We'll take a brief timeout and be back shortly with the start of the second half. All right, so back live here for the second half between the 2025s of St. Anthony's and Huntington. And back at the face-off X after another goal for the Friars, scored by Gio Massaro. So the second of the game for Massaro. And possession will go to Huntington. And a flag is down here. So the hold on St. Anthony's will give possession to Huntington here. So possession with Lennon. And we should note that here for Huntington is in fact Luca Cuozzo. And that pass is deflected. Ball now on the deck. And it's going back to St. A's. So here comes Parker McDonald. McDonald with the feed. Rickard shooting and scoring. And Brody Rickard, he was wide open there for an extended period. And great job by McDonald with the recognition. And Rickard, he takes care of the rest. So now at the face-off X, Lenegro and Cuozzo. And Lenegro winning that one backwards. Oh, but St. A's unable to come up with it. And it does end up going to Huntington. Now ball hits the deck. Still a battle for the ground ball. Oh, nice GB by Parker Wands. And that pass ends up going to McDonald. Oh, great protection by McDonald. On his shot is saved. So the save for Huntington, as it's Brennan Ackerman in the net in the second half. Now for St. A's, it's Inzerillo. He's got the GB. Inzerillo looking for McDonald. McDonald with the handle. Oh, did he step out? He did.
Come on, man. I play football 30.
So, the turnover, giving it back to Huntington. Now, looks like we're having a delay of game call on St. A's as McDonald having a word with our official on the far side. Now for Huntington, the ball with Lennon, and they get the free clear. This ball gets away. St. A's looking for the turnover. And the ball will go back to the Friars. So Chaz Duchenne with that caused turnover. So the team's now back even after the expiration of that penalty. And this one is tipped. And the ground ball going to Huntington. Oh, the ball pops free again. Now Lennon's got it for Huntington. Oh, nice look for Cuozzo. Ah, that shot goes wide. So possession remains with the Blue Devils. Still looking to get on the board. And Cuozzo, he loses it. Nice GB though for Huntington by Schnitzer. But taking it back is Inzerillo. Now here comes St. A's. And Ruddy's shot goes high. Now it's Rooney. Rooney gets his hands free. His shot goes wide. And that's going to be a save for Ackerman on that shot there by Harrigan. Now, St. A is looking to ride it back. Nice job by Massaro. Possession stays with Huntington as they look to clear up to the offense. Flag is down, and it's Parker Wands. Oh, great check by McDonald. But that flag will keep this with Huntington. So the slash called on St. Anthony's. So the man up for the Blue Devils for a minute. Still going to get on the board, but that pass goes out of bounds. So for Huntington, they've definitely had a good amount of opportunities on the man up, but they've just been unable to execute and capitalize. Now we got a flag down. As on the other end, that shot saved by Ackerman. And the fight for this ground ball. McDonald looking to box out. Off of Huntington is the call. As we now have 9 minutes remaining in the game. St. Anthony's in control of this one from the start. Oh, that pass nearly picked off by Lennon. And this is going to be a violation here. So Huntington with the defensive stance, forcing that violation. On that shot from distance, is going to be a save for St. A's. Now on the other end, that one goes high as Massaro loses the helmet.
Watch him.
And this one knocked free. Massaro looking for that shot, which goes wide. So Ackerman, he wins the chase. Now it's Parker Wands looking to clear for the Blue Devils. His pass not handled by Lennon. So another turnover as it goes out of bounds. Now for St. A's, they get this back up to their offense. Oh, nice check. Great check by Schnitzer for Huntington. And Ruddy, his pass broken up. Rooney looking to keep it in bounds. But it does in fact go out of bounds. Back to the Blue Devils. So Ackerman, he looks for an outlet. And that pass doesn't make it to Cuozo. But instead Lennon fighting for it. Keeps it in bounds. That would have been a great ground ball by Lennon. Possession, though, will remain with Huntington. So now 5:30 remaining in the game here. Lennon shot, and that one is saved for St. Anthony's. In the net for the Friars is Dylan Rappaport. So Maldonado dishing that one off. And that shot is going to be another save for Rappaport. Once again, a fight for the ground ball. Nice GB for the Friars by Atkinson, but the pass is thrown away. Out of bounds it goes. This one going to Huntington. Nice job by St. Anthony's, though. They ride it back, force the turnover, and score. So Massaro, give him a hat trick. Nice job on the ride by Massaro. He comes up with the ground ball, and he finishes. And Lenegro once again winning that face-off as he wins it backwards. So possession with Schwartz. Now Harrigan. Harrigan gonna settle this one down. And that shot by Atkinson gets knocked down and it's off the pipe. And the scoop by Ackerman. Now at 2 minutes remaining in the game, St. Anthony's looking for the shutout. Now the shot clock down to 12 seconds for the Blue Devils. Oh, this one skips away. And they do avoid the over and back. But St. Anthony's, they come up with the ground ball. So the GB to Pat Heron. So for St. Anthony's, they're going to come away with a win here. And so they're going to advance to the semifinals as adding one more, just for insurance purposes, is Dylan Harrigan. And so that is the second of the game for Harrigan. And that's a face-off win for Cuozzo. Oh, but it is knocked free. So Filiberto getting in there. And now St. A's, they can just let the clock run out in this one. McDonald sends it up the field. Nearly went in. But that is going to do it. An 11-0 win for St. Anthony's. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup.